guys, welcome back to Unzone Me. I am Dee.
And I'm Mavu.
And we missed you so much.
Yes. Yeah, no, sometimes it gets a little busy.
Very.
But we did have appointments with a couple of people for this Unzone, and some of them do get
Cold feet.
cold feet. So
They delete everything.
yeah, the last one we had just now deleted the whole part with numbers and whatnot. We were like, oh, okay, that's chickening out in progress there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're back. But just a reminder that you don't have to, the calling thing. It's not really
that
about
gets
that.
people very
Yeah,
scared.
I think they're scared of the having to speak and whatnot. Not necessarily about that. You can also just give us your story and then we talk about it, and people
Yes.
are helpful.
We'll hear, unpack it, tell it as it is, and then the comment people will then advise as to how to go about the problem or how to go about unzoned, on the comment section.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Let's get into this week's one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a voice note, so I think she's just gonna have to. We're gonna call her and then she's
just
gonna
give a
take
summary.
us through it. Yeah, because we don't want her to be explaining on the voice note and so. So yeah.
Very interesting. She's not trying to get a lover back,
Yeah.
but just to rekindle a good friendship, which is something that you guys can also do. So it's not necessarily limited to
love and
love,
relationships and
family
so on.
relationships. Zabangane, we can still do that. Let's just get you on zone.
Because sometimes friendships do fall apart for whatever reasons and so on. So she's literally trying to recover her friendship. Which one is it?
Yeah, 400.
This one. That's her, right? Okay, so we're gonna give her a call and then she's gonna tell us what's happening.
And then we're gonna get the guy in, and
hopefully. So.
Zino.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Ding ding ding. I just hope she didn't chicken out.
I hope not. Nah, but she's very forthcoming and communicative.
I did. And she did mention Chipinga, so we're calling at the exact time that she said we should
call.
call.
Exactly. So.
You have reached the mailbox of...
Okay, should we try again?
Yeah. Can try her again.
She said she will be available during this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Should be.
Hello?
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I am good, thank you. This is Mavu speaking from Unzone Me. I am with Ndi.
Hi!
Hello, Unzone people.
Yes, we're here.
So happy to hear from you. The first time I was like, oh my gosh, she chickened out.
No, not this one. No.
No, thank you. Thank you guys for calling. Thank you for responding so fast and furious. Yep. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, we are at your service. You called and we are here to help. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you can just give us a background of what's your story and what are you trying to achieve. So maybe 2 minutes there, just give us a summary before we go on and call him so we understand what we are dealing with today.
Okay. I had a friend. I don't know how will I summarize because it's so long, but then I'll try.
Try.
Yeah, just summary nyana there.
Okay. I had a friend, a best friend.
Okay.
So you're best friend. So we stopped talking, not because me and him fought, but because I was told to block him by the pastor's wife, because me and my friend were close to the pastor's wife.
Okay.
So, and since they were not in talking terms, then I was told to block him. But I didn't block him because I know that he's my friend, So, and by that time, I needed their help. I wanted them to pray for me because I was not okay. So I just had to stop talking to my friend, So then, since I saw that I'm not becoming okay, so I was like, fuck the church stuff. Me, I want my friend. So I'll call the Unzone people, Unzone Me
Yes,
people,
girl.
to help me get my friend back. Because we're talking about everything and anything. And I don't have any other friends. So he's my only friend. So now I don't have a friend. And I tried. Sorry?
Yeah, you said you were told to block him. Who told you to block him and why?
The pastor's wife, because she said to me that when she was talking to me, she said, I think we haven't got to a point where her pain is not my pain. And she was forgetting that outside my relationship with her, I also had a relationship with my friend.
Yes. So now she wanted you to fight her battles.
Yes.
Do you know what was it? What were they fighting about? Him and the pastor's wife. This is a bit.
Yeah.
Pastor's wife and your friend not in good terms. What happened?
My friend and the little brother were. How can I put it? They were not okay.
Okay.
So the pastor's wife was taking the side of the younger brother.
Oh, okay.
So, according to me, the match, she didn't handle the matter very well. She didn't stand with the truth. She just stood with the younger brother. And of which the younger brother was not doing things right, was coming back at night,
Okay,
So,
I see.
Yes.
So he was being a big brother and trying to guide him, but he wasn't listening, and the pastor's wife was not very helpful in that situation.
Yes.
Makes
so
sense.
you guys stopped talking because you listened to what the pastor said, the pastor's wife.
Yes, I listened to her because I needed her help.
Oh, at the time. Makes sense. And then how did you get the realization that actually, as much as I need the help, I also need my friend?
I tried to, after she told me to block my friend, of which I did not. So I tried to figure out how will I keep my friend and also keep her, and if she was to find out that I was talking to my friend, I wouldn't know what she would say, because if she doesn't like something, she doesn't like it, I don't know what she could have done. So I was trying to figure out how will I keep her and keep my friend.
Yeah.
So, but then I realized that, you know what, this thing, it's, for me, it won't work for me. So, since she said I should block my friend, I blocked her instead. Now I want to fetch my friend.
It seems like the pastor's wife's help was very conditional. What was she helping you with, by the way?
Last year I just started becoming big, and my stomach was big also, as if I was pregnant. So I looked for help, and doctors didn't see anything, and I also went to them. I told them, they didn't know what was happening with me. I just found out recently that actually I had gallstones.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I see why you needed the help.
Are you still going to church? The same church?
Nope.
Yeah, no,
and he also left the church?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not how pastors should, But yeah, I think we're going to try call him.
Yeah, we're going to call him. And then you're going to be on hold while we dial him. And then once he answers, we'll match the calls. And then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
We'll just introduce ourselves and tell him why we are calling him. And then we'll ask you to come in and have the request from you.
Okay.
All right. Cool stuff.
Thank you.
You can hold. Zina.
Yes, what's his name?
Tulani.
Okay. All right, sis. All right, please hold.
Okay. Drum, drum.
Hi, Putunjani. Hi, Hi, Puti, can you hear me? Ngiyakuzwa. Ngicela ukhuluma. Ngicela ukhulumele, angikuzwa kahle baba, voice is very soft.
Ngiyezwa manje.
Yeah, ngiyakuzwa manje. Ukhuluma noNdibu ne?
Okay.
Ngihleli na nomyeni wami uMavu. Sikufonela siphuma ku Unzone Me. Kunomuntu osibhalele wasitshela ukuthi kunobudlelwane between yena nawe obungesekho right because of an incident eyenzeka esontweni and yena ufuna ukuthi ubungane benu bubuyele lapho bebukhona, so wasicela ukuthi sikhulume nawe ukuthi at least azokhuluma nawe.
Okay.
Yes. So wena mawubhekile ungabe uyazi ukuthi maybe ubani lo osibhalele?
Cha ngazi.
Wena akekho umngani wakho lobo womkhonze kakhulu esontweni then kwenzeka lokho kwenzekile then anisakhona ukukhuluma kahle?
Ukhona.
Ubani baba? Oh, okay. Sisi, are you there?
We have you on the line.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Nangu Sisi.
Hi. Unjani? Ngiyaphila. I wrote to the show so that they may help me get my friend back and also apologize. And I apologized before, but then I feel like Ngati, maybe my apology not received well, or maybe you didn't take me that serious. And then and again, you're not texting back. You're not, like, I'm always texting first. You're not checking me, you know. Like, I want us to go back and be friends again. You know, I know we won't go back there, where our friendship was before, like Anjalo, but one step at a time. So I just want us to go back and be friends again.
Hi.
Yes, I'm still here.
There is the request. Do you want to respond to her?
You know, I heard her, and as we spoke the last time, with what happened, it really broke my trust, and I'm okay with how things are right now. Not that I'm mad or I'm still holding on to what happened between the two of us, but I forgive you, and I think I'm just okay with how things are right now. And yeah.
Do you think there's a chance that you could someday possibly go back to how things were before this happened? And if yes, what do you think is the biggest thing right now standing in the way of this?
I think there's a lot happening right now in my life, and I think things might go back to how they were.
Okay, that's it.
Before, but I just need some time. Just need some. There's a lot that is happening right now.
Okay, so as I understand you, it's just you are dealing with a lot, not necessarily that you are not interested in getting back to the good state the friendship was in. It's just you're dealing with things that are personal to you.
Yes.
What do you think, ma'am?
Okay, I respect what he just said, and I won't try to rush him to deal with everything and then go back to where we were. So yeah, I think we'll just take it. Slow.
Yeah. Sounds to me like you guys had a very good friendship that had a lot of support for each other.
Yeah.
And that's a rare thing to find these days. And it's a beautiful thing to have. So I really hope that whatever is happening in your life, you are able to navigate it, and it passes, and then you guys can get back to how things were, because such things are really hard to find these days. Genuine friendship and care for each other. So I really hope that, I'm glad that there's hope. He says it's just dealing with things, and I'm glad there's hope.
Yeah. And I think also, don't be too hard on yourself, given the kind of relationship you guys had. Don't close gakulu. Do allow her to be there for you to an extent that when you're comfortable with, kancane you will be able to get back where you were. Like you're saying, there is a possibility that you guys can get back to where you were. It's just that currently you're going through something that you want to walk this journey alone. But all I'm asking is, don't shut down, don't close her off. Just leave room so that this relationship can get back where it was. Let's start somewhere, you know.
Yeah, baby steps.
Okay, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
No, siyabonga kakhulu. Anything to say?
No, I don't have much to say. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for responding. Thank you for calling him. Thank you.
No, of course. We're glad to help.
Yes, we are really happy, and we hope we'll get an update soon.
Hopefully.
Yes, I also hope so, yeah.
No pressure.
Okay, no,
yeah.
Siyabonga. All the best, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man, it's
I'm sorry for cutting you.
I forgot what.
When I was introducing you.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm a bit sad for them, because it sounds like I said, it's hard to find genuine people these days. Whether it's friendship or it's love or whatever it is, it's hard to find these things these days. So it sounds like they had a really good thing. I feel like Mamfundisi mishandled the situation. Number one, I think as pastor, I'm not a pastor or anything, but the responsibility as pastors, and she has a lot of influence on the husband. So either way, I look at such couples as one thing. The responsibility is the same, that you are building, you are helping people, rebuild and build and navigate situations that are really hard and difficult. This was a difficult situation, and I think conditional help that she was offering this lady, I'll assist if you stay away from him.
That's not cool.
Are you saying, as Mamfundisi, you are happy
That's
with
godly.
Number one, brotherhood breaking apart,
Yeah.
making people choose sides?
That's not cool.
You should be there helping them mold the relationship.
Yes,
and
make things better.
Yes, but if you
help them navigate through the storm and still come out together.
Exactly, because things happen.
Life happens.
Conflict will always be there. Misunderstandings will always be there. I don't know what's calling. Anyway, we'll call back. Yeah, when these things happen, the idea is we'll navigate. Yes, it will feel tense in the moment and so on, but at the end of the day, we need to come out of it as a unit.
True.
Whether it's marriage or brotherhood, sisterhood, friendship, the idea is to come out of it as a unit. Still, a united front. So I don't like how the pastor or the pastor's wife.
Yes, the pastor's wife, how she handled things.
Yeah.
But I'm also glad that Usisi, at the end of the day, she was sober-minded to realize that
No.
you might be woman of God, you might be helping me to get through this spiritually, but you are ruining something that I really and it's not like Abajubonu, what they have is genuine, right? But she still went ahead. So I'm glad that she was sober-minded enough to realize that I said Unzone no. This not with this one. And she was also brave enough to try and rekindle it.
Yeah, always a brave thing to start with, acknowledging where you were wrong and apologizing. It's always a great start, not only for the friendship but also for you as an individual. There's a lot of growth in realizing your mistakes and learning from them. So, I mean, she highlighted one of the things is that the younger brother was just being mischievous.
Yes.
Coming back late and all these other rowdy things.
And I feel like the pastor's wife failed them because they know Uri, boys at a certain age, they start behaving a certain way.
Exactly.
And you need like a firm hand to put them back.
Yeah.
That might be an emergency.
It seems.
I don't send a message, whoever there is. No.
I'll get back to him. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry,
So,
where were we?
No, it's okay.
Sorry, guys. We thought it's an emergency.
Yes. So I think Uri, given the experience they have Chibizoni in the house of the Lord, they know Uri Batugana at a certain age, they start acting a certain way, and then it's their responsibility to remind Rinevang, we are not even aware, we don't get to deal with such.
Yeah.
Because then he's the little brother. He has never been at a point of knowing how to handle someone like that. But they know better. You know what I mean? So she should have known better to actually advise on how to navigate a teenager achikotomomi's behavior in this way and this way, but stay in the Lord, believe and pray for them, help them when it comes to such and such. But instead, she made things worse for him. Now the brother is wherever he is and that relationship is there. But even worse, her relationship with him now, you're breaking something that she could have mended.
No, man. You know, as young people, as we are growing and so on, so the only thing I'm seeing here is that his crime was to want to do good for his little brother. Be there, guide this boy. And with that, Mamfundisi, I don't know how she got to this conclusion. I'm struggling to understand this. How you arrive at the conclusion of he's wrong for trying to get him in line. You know, remember when we were growing, parents and other elders would say, no, don't do that. The time will come, or don't do this.
It takes a village.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
We don't see it in the moment.
No.
Hey, they're in my way. Hey, I wanna have fun, and they're telling me not to go. You look at the window and say, if I do the window, the only thing left is the wall, and I can just jump over. Right? Because you just want to have fun. You want to do stupid things, but you don't think for the future. So in the moment, that's what we think. These people are a problem in my life. They don't want nice things for me. And it's not in the boys, you know.
Yes.
He was just being difficult and standing in the way of my life and fun and so on. Mamfundisi should have seen this exactly as it is.
As is.
Just as that sort of thing. The boy being mischievous as a big brother.
Let's come through and help this family.
That's it. We help them navigate together, show them the light, show them, you know, the best way I think is to tell, and they used to, but we didn't listen. You tell them what this could result in. You give them examples. That person next door, they are there because 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, they didn't listen and they lived a particular way, and
this is how they turned out.
Do you want to do the same? Do you want to live like that? Do you want to result in such a person? So I just feel like she failed. And also I don't understand, also Mfundisi seems like he wasn't in the picture in all of this. I don't know, maybe
I'm just glad that they left that church.
Yeah, because what hey guys, so I am glad that they left, because it doesn't seem like there's good guidance going on there.
No, it doesn't seem like there is.
Churches, in many instances, you know, when we
spiritual home,
do you understand, when you are in that turmoil and you don't see a way out, for many people you turn to a church and you find refuge and guidance and a way forward and so on. So if you go to a church and you are being broken apart as a family, for instance, that
was a red flag. That was a red flag. I'm still saying that I'm glad that she saw that, and was able to get out before she damaged Yasrinji, because you don't know what else was she gonna be having to do, you know, in the long run.
And she was dealing with things that didn't make sense. Obviously, she needed help, and now Mamfundisi is coming with conditions.
Yeah,
you know? It's funny how I knew someone. I'm not gonna say how. Aye, man, I'll tell you. But similar thing. She said her tummy was getting big as if she was pregnant, but she wasn't. Yeah, I knew someone back in the day who was like big for like 2 years.
Oh no.
And it wasn't pregnancy. So things happen out there.
Yeah.
And she obviously turned to the church to say, hey, I have this that I don't understand what's going on. Doctors don't know what's going on. They say I'm fine, but obviously I'm not.
Yeah.
What is this?
Probably that was the same thing.
I would say. So you go to a church to navigate this thing that you don't even understand.
Yeah.
You're probably just scared for your life. What is going on?
Spiritual guidance.
You know? Yeah, and then you go there and you are told, no, we can help you only if you leave this friend alone. What if Mamfundisi was having an eye on this guy now? I'm sorry. But
Hi.
I mean, why would you say leave him alone? I don't understand. Hey, do you see it though?
He's watching too much straight from my inbox. They're plot twist.
Things happen. Hey, I'm trying to get to the point of understanding. Why would you say I'll help you if you leave, like break your friendship? Why? What do you get from that?
I don't know.
Hey, Mamfundisi, you are very questionable here. What are you doing?
No, man. Okay. But we also have pastors who would want you to pay for deliverance, would want you to pay for prayers, and everything comes with a price. That's also a red flag. Yeah. And if you have someone to do,
no, of course.
You know what I mean?
If I don't have money, then I don't get help.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
So that means if I don't have money, I'm less worthy of God's grace and
is that
saving.
What we're saying?
You know what I mean? So I feel like we need to also be spiritually awakened to see these things. We must pray for that, to say as much as the house of the Lord, Lord, because
a lot of wrong and evil happens in churches
happening in church, and the pastors are taking advantage of how when they are on the pulpit there, and we give them that respect and
that power to stand there and influence.
Yes, they end up influencing batunga wrong. So you really need to pray for that side to see hey, this one is not your word, this one is not your voice, and don't follow that. I'm really happy that she did end up blocking Mamfundisi.
Because what is she doing?
Because what do you mean, right? But you guys can also comment and tell us, what do you think? What could be the reason Mamfundisi to act like that, to say Usisi must block this guy if she needs saving and prayers from her? But also, you guys can also write in.
Yeah, write in also. But we can help them navigate it. Advices are always welcome. But I'm hoping for the best for the two of them to eventually find their way back to that beautiful friendship they had.
Yes.
And all the best for the future.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best.
Don't forget, guys, you can write in even if you don't want us to call.
Yes.
You can just tell us your story and what you're hoping from it, and then we will tell it, and then the comments will come through and advise you how to go about it to get you unzoned from whoever that is close to you.
And then just WhatsApp that number. It's going to be on the screen just now. And we'll do the rest. And that's what she did, and she got the help.
And she got the help.
Yeah.
Now they are talking like that.
Now we're talking, and you guys are going to talk and join the conversation and help with your ideas and so on.
We trust your opinion.
Yes, definitely. It's quite important.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
You guys are very good.
So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
And let's get you unzoned.
Bye.
Toodles.